What if Naruto had a Decay quirk actually ended up doing a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be doing? If I'm being honest, I did not think it was going to be getting as much support as it did, but seeing as it did, I'm so glad. But quickly, before today's video starts, I just want to say, if you guys want to see this series do a lot more better and see this video reach more people in the algorithm, then I'd appreciate it so much and would love you to death completely if you were to go back to part 1 and leave a like on that video, and you might as well leave another view on it, because why not, considering that it would help the video do so much better in the algorithm, and it would help these videos reach out to more people, seeing as the algorithm hasn't been too kind to your boy recently. That said though, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys like this video, you know what to do, and with no further ado, let's get started.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Immediately after Kakashi would say begin, Sasuke and Sakura would hide, while Naruto begins to eye down at Kakashi. Naruto simply lets out teamwork, as Kakashi looks to him and says, "What does that have to do with anything?" And Naruto says, "Teamwork. That's the meaning of this test. There has and never been, and never will be, a 3-man team. It's always a 4-man cell, consisting of a Jonin sensei and 3 genin. This test is to pit us up against each other, so while my shadow clones convince my acquaintances to help me, I want to fight you properly, gauge where I'm at in the food chain." Kakashi would simply say okay, pulling out an orange book that's called the Icha Icha Paradise. Naruto from here then rushing in at Kakashi, surprising Kakashi with his speed as he would touch at the book, decaying it, stunning Kakashi while making him take this somewhat seriously. Naruto rushing in again, but Kakashi would dodge and counter with a kick that Naruto would block but would be flung back by the force, recovering and landing on his feet staring back at Kakashi. Kakashi would say, "You're fast, Naruto, but you're the dead last, so I wonder what Sasuke can do." This should get him to make mistakes, wanting him to be thrown off guard. Naruto would say, "Just because the academy teachers can't give me my proper scores doesn't mean I'm weak, Hatake. I've been training non-stop since I was 4. I've honed my abilities to a very high degree all on my own. But now, I'm gonna have a sensei to help me advance to another entirely different level." At this point, his clones would have convinced Sasuke and Sakura, and now, he just needs to commit to his own plan. Naruto then rushes Kakashi again, but this time, when Kakashi dodges, some kunai come flying at him, which he dodges only to be in the line of a fireball from Sasuke and Naruto, running his other side unnoticed to Kakashi as he would be stunned again by a genin performing a fire-style fireball jutsu. As Naruto grabs the bells, he backs away and Kakashi counters Sasuke's fireball, and then the timer for the Ben test would go off, as Kakashi would say, "Well, it was a good try, but none of you got the bells." Naruto would say, "Actually, we did." Naruto states as he throws the bells to Sakura and Sasuke, stunning Kakashi again, as Kakashi would then say they pass and the goal was teamwork. He then says that they will start missions tomorrow and to rest up for the day. Then, Team 7 leaves and goes to do their own thing. After this, the next day at the Hokage's office, Naruto and the rest of Team 7 are waiting for a D-rank mission. They get capturing Tora by the end of the day, and Naruto would have to refrain himself from decaying a cat as he goes to sleep. 1 week later, at the Hokage's office, Team 7 would be waiting for another mission, and Naruto would be thinking to himself if he has to capture Tora again. He's going crazy. At this point, he's going to be decaying the cat one day or another. The entire council and village knows about Naruto's decay by now, and they kind of fear it, so they haven't messed with him, but they definitely do glare at the boy. And the Hokage would then start naming off D-rank missions when Naruto interrupts. "Listen, old geezer, if I get another D-rank mission, I'm gonna go decay someone. Doing chores is ridiculous. I want something challenging, and I swear if I get that damn cat again, I'm killing it." Iruka would say, "Naruto, you must not be so rude. The Hokage-sama and every genin team must do a month's work of D-rank missions." Hiruzen would then say, Iruka, it's quite alright. Naruto has called me that since he was 5. And Kakashi, do you think your team can handle a higher ranked mission? Kakashi would say, I do, Hokage-sama. I believe my team is perfectly ready for a C rank mission. Hiruzen would just be like, alright, that's perfect. I just have to be the one to tell tell Tazuna. Iruka, would you call him please? Iruka saying, of course, Hokage-sama. As from here, Iruka would then bring in the man named Tazuna, as he would have glasses and smells like sake, having gray hair from an old age, and being around Kakashi's height. Tazuna doesn't feel confident with Sakura or Sasuke, but an aura around Naruto makes him keep his mouth shut. Kakashi says they will leave the village tomorrow at noon and to pack to be ready for the mission. Team 7 and Tazuna nod and leave to prepare. Next day at Konoha's gate, Team 7 would be waiting for Tazuna, and Kakashi would be in his usual Jonin attire. Sasuke is in a black high-collared short-sleeved shirt with the Uchiha symbol on the back and white shorts on with white arm warmers, and Sakura would be in her usual attire with no ninja supplies at all and a makeup and beauty care equipment. Naruto was wearing a mask with a maroon trench coat and a black shirt, black pants with his normal red shoes. As from here, we would have a mask made from his mother, without the glove on the left hand as well. Then Tazuna arrives, and Team 7 takes off for the Land of Waves. As Naruto and Team 7 are walking, he notices a puddle when it's sunny, and it hasn't rained for days. He stays quiet about it, and Kakashi would have also had to notice, so he then goes back to walking. As by the time that they pass by it, that puddle would become 2 ninja who would attack and kill Kakashi, but he would substitute and use a small genjutsu to hide the fact that he didn't die and would let his genin handle it. The 2 ninja start to bolt for Tazuna when Naruto grabs and decays one of the 2, shocking the other and making him go into a rage, yelling about how Naruto killed his brother. He then rushes at Naruto, who stands there calmly, as when the ninja gets too close to him, Kakashi appears and restrains the ninja, tying him up against a tree, and then Kakashi would confront Tazuna for lying about the mission, and Tazuna would try to guilt trip the ninja, and Sasuke and Sakura say they should continue. Naruto staying quiet and decaying the ninja after getting the info for Kakashi, that Gato had hired ninja to kill Tazuna, and Kakashi would ultimately decide to continue the mission, and Team 7 continues later on the meet, and they meet a boat driver, who takes them to the other side of the lake. Once they get there, as they're walking, Naruto throws a kunai at a bush and looks to see at a white rabbit, making him tense up as it's spring, and Kakashi would yell at everyone to duck. As from here, they do, and a large cleaver-like blade would slam into the tree, and a man would land on it, wearing bandages around his mouth, cow skin, arm warmers, and gray striped pants. Kakashi immediately recognized this man as Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the mist, and Zabuza would call Kakashi of the Sharingan, the copy ninja. Kakashi lifts his headband, revealing the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, shocking Sasuke and confusing Sakura about what's about to go down. Zabuza and Kakashi would start fighting, as Naruto senses another ninja would be watching, and would be going towards the direction to fight them. When the mist thickens, Naruto clicks his tongue in annoyance as he releases chakra, spreading the mist, then running at the hidden nin full speed, catching said nin off guard, touching his mask, decaying it, shocking the nin, and Zabuza the nin, Zabuza and the nin then body flickers towards Zabuza. And Naruto goes next to Kakashi, telling him the side character nin is his Kakashi. And no. Naruto goes over to Kakashi and would be like, he's mine, as Kakashi accepts, and then he would continue the fight with Zabuza, not holding back or underestimating him anymore. Naruto rushes the fake hunter nin, who is now maskless, when suddenly an ice wall appears in his way. On reflex, Naruto decays it and stares at the nin, thinking about how that happened. Naruto, how did he do that? Is it a Kekkei Genkai? Maybe it could be like my decay though. I'll figure it out by forcing him to go all out. An evil grin would appear on his face as he would say, Oi, how did you do that, eh? A Kekkei Genkai or something else? What should I call you? The hunter nin would then say, my name is Haku. I have the Kekkei Genkai of Ice Release, so you can't win. Naruto would say, a Kekkei Genkai, eh? Simple enough, I guess. Naruto then rushes at Haku again and decays more ice. when Haku forms one-handed seals and casts demonic ice mirrors as a dome of ice mirrors appear around Naruto, trapping him in them. Then Haku starts to appear in all the mirrors, throwing Senbon needles at Naruto as he dodges them all until his head starts to hurt and he gets hit a couple of times. Then he starts to see Haku moving slower and finally grabs him and decays Haku, winning his fight with Kakashi. He started copying all of Zabuza's techniques and started performing them faster than Zabuza could, and eventually beat him and killed him. Then falling unconscious, then Team 7 brought Kakashi to Tazuna's house, ate food, and then went to sleep. Over the time Kakashi was asleep, Naruto and Sasuke trained, while Sakura watched Sasuke 3 days later, and Kakashi woke up and decided to train them in chakra control by tree climbing, which Sakura mastered in one go, and Naruto already knew, and Sasuke would learn in 5 hours. Then Kakashi taught them water walking, which Sakura took 30 minutes to do, Sasuke got in 3 tries, and Naruto already knew. Then he told Naruto and Sasuke to go train on their own, while he taught Sakura taijutsu. Naruto trained Decay some more, and his head started to hurt some more as he stopped and trained his physical body. Sasuke trained and unlocked the 2 Tomoe Sharingan in one eye and 1 Tomoe in the other. Time skip to a week later, Sasuke is at the level he was in the Chunin exam finals in canon, and Sakura is at low Genin level, and Naruto is at Shigaraki's level at the beginning of My Villain Academia arc, and it is the last day of bridge building, and they all know Gato is coming, and they're ready. When Team 7 makes it to the bridge, Naruto's head starts to pound as he's itching. Sasuke is excited to fight with his Sharingan for the first time, and Sakura is eager to show her newfound strength to her team when Gato and his mercenaries get there. Naruto from here would go over at Rush 1 and Touch 1 as he would decay 10 mercenaries instantly, and from here this would shock the team entirely, as Team 7 knew his decay, shocking Team 7 as they knew Decay couldn't decay anything. Naruto wasn't touching. They quickly recover and start to beat the mercenaries until only Gato remains. Then Naruto kills Gato with Decay. After this, with Decay, bro, seriously, this is getting kind of tired. There's no periods in this thing, so I don't know when to stop. And then it starts ending up sounding like I'm just like continuing to talk. I don't know where the pauses are at, and I just keep talking and talking and talking. So I'm probably confusing you guys, but there's no period. Like, it's not my fault, y'all. Anyways, though. Naruto kills Gato with Decay, and after this, Team 7 cleans the bridge and finish building it, and leave after the Land of Waves celebrates their newfound freedom from Gato, thanks to Naruto calling the bridge the Great Naruto Bridge. When they finally get back to Konoha, they all give the mission report, and Kakashi would tell Hiruzen about Naruto's decay changing, and they all rest until the next day when Kakashi told them to meet him at noon. Time skip to the next day at noon with Team 7 training at the grounds. From here, Team 7 would be at the training ground awaiting for Kakashi to arrive, and he finally does, to tell them that he signed them up for the Chunin exams, and they have a week to train, as he would leave Sasuke and everybody else to train. Naruto begins to train for 44 hours and 43 minutes straight, with 3 hours of sleep non-stop, the whole week unto the Chunin exams. Time skip 1 week academy building. Naruto is now at Shigaraki's level when he started to fight against the Metal Liberation Army, and Sasuke is at the 3 Tomoe in each eye level as he started to learn lightning style, and Sakura would be at mid Genin level. At the academy entrance exam, Team 7 is there and talking. Sasuke, Sakura, it's good you arrived. I thought you wouldn't show up. Sakura would say, of course I showed up. I didn't want to disappoint you, Sasuke-kun. Naruto would say, whatever now, it's finally time to start the Chunin exams, with Sasuke and Sakura both saying, yeah, it is. And from here, what would end up happening is I'm pretty sure they make their way towards the tower, which is actually going to be where they learned all their stuff, like the Genin Academy. That's where the first phase of the Chunin exam starts. This chapter would be chapter 5, Chunin exams, Orochimaru and an Awakening. Naruto wearing his black trench coat and Team 7 enter the academy. They find Kakashi waiting there as he wishes them good luck and then body flickers away. Team 7 then continues to the exam room and see 2 Chunin stopping a kid wearing green spandex from entering, noticing it's a genjutsu. Sasuke dumbly points it out to everyone, and the Chunin go to hit Sasuke, and he goes to kick the Chunin when the kid wearing green spandex appears in between them and catches their attacks, stopping them. The green spandex wearing kid then gets scolded by his teammates, and then one of his teammates walks up to Naruto and tells him he should give up because he is dead last after all, and his fate would have already decided he will lose. Naruto ignores him and goes to the exam room before him and Team 7 make it to the green spandex kid. From here, the kid would intercept them and challenge Sasuke to a fight, introducing himself as Rock Lee, and would ask Sakura out on a date, which Sakura hurtfully declines. Sasuke then accepts Lee's challenge and loses the fight to Lee, and with a stalemate, as before the fight could even escalate any further, another green spandex wearing person shows up and punishes Lee with exercise. Then Lee calls him Guy Sensei, Guy, then leaves, and everyone goes to the exam room and wait as the rookie nine talks, and Kiba would ask something. Hey Naruto, what was that power you used on Sakura's headband when we graduated? This gets everyone in the room's attention, and Naruto sighs as he answers. It's Decay. It's a power that allows me to decay anything when I touch with all 5 fingers. It'll turn into dust, whether it's alive or not, and I have to touch it or it won't decay. Suddenly, a random silver-haired leaf genin approaches and starts telling them that they're too loud and are getting glared at, and his name is Kabuto. He then says he has info cards for every ninja in the Chunin exams if they want info on anyone. Sasuke asks for info on Subaku no Gaara, Rock Lee, and Naruto Uzumaki. Kabuto starts with Gaara, saying he has done a B rank mission and came back without a scratch. That on every mission he's done, and he's never ever taken any damage. Lee then saying he has nothing but taijutsu, but he is a very, very formidable taijutsu teacher. And then he gets to Naruto, saying he has done his S rank mission for Mizuki and came back with no effort, and a rank Land of Waves and D ranks. Then he mentions the new hidden village in the sound, and states they probably aren't that strong. Then suddenly 3 genin attack Kabuto. When he dodges, but suddenly grabs his glasses as they would break and he would vomit, confusing everyone. But Naruto, who understood what happened, Then the proctor would arrive, naming himself Ibiki Morino, and lead them to the exam room, as all of them would just sit down and he would start explaining what exactly the first test is, right? So I'm just gonna be skipping completely through this because I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what happens here. Obviously they take the thing, and then suddenly Anko comes in, a fishnet shirt and a short skirt, naming herself Anko Mitarashi, the second exam proctor, and telling them they all need to be at training ground 44 in an hour. Then her and Ibiki body flicker all away, and the examinees leave and make their way to training ground 44 and wait for the second exam to begin. Anko finally starts explaining that the second portion of the exam will cut the amount of people in half at least, because everyone gets 1 scroll and you need 2 to pass in a 5-day span. But don't think that it's going to be easy, as she would say if you don't make it to the tower in 5 days, you also fail. She then starts handing out flyers that all of the ninjas would have to sign and say that they won't be held accountable if a other village ninja died here. Then they all get scrolls per teams, as Naruto would keep the scroll and would make a fake, giving it to Sasuke. Then each team went to the gate and led into the Forest of Death, as Anko called it. Once they were let in, the Team 7 charged in immediately, a team from the Hidden Rain village, and Naruto decayed them as he started to see the world spin from being tired. He assumed they got the scroll that they needed and went to go to the tower, when suddenly a gust of wind out of nowhere would come in and would blow Team 7 apart, separating them, and Naruto would finally start getting up as a giant snake would try to eat them. He touched it with 2 fingers and it decayed. He noticed this but put his thoughts aside when a splitting headache hit him again, and after he somewhat recovered, he went to where he sent Sasuke. He then saw a grass ninja on a tree, and he just decayed the whole tree, knocking both Sasuke, Sakura, and the grass ninja away. When they recovered, Naruto went to the grass ninja and started talking. "Oi, how do you feel, eh? You're pretty strong sending that snake after me, you know?" As the grass ninja would say, "You know that was me, hmm?" As he starts peeling off his face, revealing himself to be Orochimaru. Naruto from here being like, Orochimaru, eh? So I get a boss fight right away? It's not like I didn't ask for this. I asked how you feel. As Naruto would yell, slamming his hand on the ground, decaying it, making Orochimaru back up as he would jump into the air and would slam his fist into the ground with chakra, as he said, and would feel angry because Naruto would get in the way of his goal, of course. He then grabbed Naruto's hand and started talking about his decay only works with 5 fingers while crushing 2, and Naruto's fingers would be completely crushed, with Naruto screaming in pain as suddenly two of his fingers would curl up and touch Orochimaru's hand, starting to decay it as Orochimaru threw Naruto away, confused at how Naruto started decaying with only 2 fingers. As Naruto got up, he was groaning and scratching at his head as he would say, "It feels like my head's splitting apart." He then stopped and rushed Orochimaru with Kage level speed, surprising the Snake Man as he dodged, and he would finally realize that Naruto is going through an awakening. Naruto's cat-like grace also surprising the man as Naruto started running around the man, who then used Winjutsu to pull Naruto in with a punch full force in the stomach, throwing Naruto away, breaking 5 trees and alerting the Hokage of his presence. Naruto got up and limped on his broken ankle towards Orochimaru. Orochimaru said that if this keeps up, he won't have a future, and Naruto said, "I don't need a future," decaying his mask, smiling, completely crushing it. The Hokage, Anbu, and Anko would arrive to see Orochimaru going to punch Naruto full force with an observed amount of chakra, but Naruto just slaps it away, decaying it and surprising everyone watching. Naruto then walks to Orochimaru and looks up. Orochimaru then turns his left arm into a huge snake and punches Naruto, creating a big shockwave, but Naruto caught the attack and decayed it instantly. Orochimaru jumping back before Naruto can kill him and starts questioning what happened to Naruto, as to him, it seems like this is a completely person from before. After suffering an awakening, Naruto then crouches and touches the ground, decaying it, reaching Orochimaru, as he would jump into the air, but Naruto just keeps decaying and starts to decay 2 miles in a circle of the forest. As she pushes decay harder, his hair would turn white and his arms would start breaking. As Orochimaru is trying to get away, he falls and his feet would touch at the ground and start decaying, so he would cut them off immediately and the decay would stop. They're now in a 2-mile crater in the Forest of Death, and everyone else would be shocked as Sound's team saw the end of this fight, along with Hokage and his Anbu, Anko, and Team 7 without Kakashi. Naruto starts moving towards Orochimaru and stops at a plant and laughs. Naruto then limps to Orochimaru and states in a deeper and more adult-like voice, "Your feet must have touched the ground, huh? You cut them off to stop yourself from disintegrating. Hey, why are we fighting again?" "Oh yeah, cause you came looking for one, right?" Naruto says, pointing at Orochimaru. Naruto then putting his hand down as Orochimaru looks down in shame that he lost to a Genin. Naruto then perking up to his Hokage, as then 4 ninja would yell Orochimaru's name and go to charge in before Naruto looks at them, scaring them. Then Orochimaru, taking the distraction, would leave with the sound 4 as Naruto sighs and he starts to go back towards his team. They go towards the tower slowly because of Naruto's injury, and they make it in 30 minutes before the end of the day, going over to open their scroll and summon Kakashi, who smiles until he sees Naruto and would be shocked that he's alive, let alone awake and moving. Kakashi brings up the fact that Naruto should take part in the next event, but Naruto waves him off, telling him he's fine when all the Genin that passes are in the arena. The third Hokage starts a speech telling them how the Chunin exams are a replicant for war, showing a village strength that a Jonin would interrupt with a coughing fit and explain that they'll be doing preliminaries to eliminate another half of the contestants, saying that if you want to give up now and rest while the other rounds take place, it's fine. Sakura from here asking Naruto to quit, but he would ignore her. But Kabuto gives up leaving and claiming that he has no chakra left. Then the Jonin introduces himself as Xehther Gecko, and he states that there will be 2 names on the screens and that those 2 will fight in the spot for a finals. He then tells everyone to go to the stands, and all the Genin then would make their way there, but the Suna team would be scared of Naruto because Gaara said his mother fears him. Then the screen lights up and would say Sasuke Uchiha versus Yoroi Akido. Sasuke then would go over towards there and he would end up asking him if he's ready. They would both then say yes, and from here, Sasuke would begin running towards his direction and throwing a punch when Yoroi blocks it with his hand as it would glow blue. Sasuke would then show a face of shocked expression and would back up, realizing that Yoroi stole some of his chakra. Yoroi then begins flaunting his ability when Sasuke would end up getting in front of him and kicking him in the air, copying one of Lee's moves and pretty much ending up completely stomping him. Then all of a sudden, all of the rest of the fights would go to canon besides Naruto versus Kiba. The screen lights would light up and would show Naruto Uzumaki versus Kiba Inuzuka. Kiba, immediately after seeing who his opponent is, would start boasting about how easy this is gonna be, while Kurenai tells Kakashi Naruto will lose and that Kakashi will, have to watch a student fail. Kakashi hearing this would chuckle and then shake his head as Naruto and Kiba are facing off against one another. Naruto then looking at Kiba as all of a sudden Akamaru starts to whimper heavily and run away. Kiba starts to complain because Naruto's injured, and then he asks if they're both ready. The proctor then asks because if they're both ready. To which Naruto would nod and Kiba would exclaim that he is, as Hayate says, Hajime. And Kiba would do the Getsuga, pretty much the wolf fang over fang, and would be about to hit Naruto, as suddenly he would slap the Getsuga away, shocking everyone but Team 7 and the Hokage. It would end up being a massive explosion. Not too big, but it would be just enough so that dust would rise, and when the dust would clear, Kiba would be hitting the wall, groaning as he would have to pull himself out, and Naruto would be standing in front of him as he would grab him by the leg and decay it, throwing Kiba into the opposite wall, brutally knocking him unconscious, and Naruto would be stated the winner. But as he's walking back to his team, he would be stopped by Kurenai, who is as tall as Naruto, mind you, and she would then ask why he was so brutal, to which Naruto asks why he was so weak, pissing Kurenai off. When he walks past her, he says she shouldn't underestimate everyone, even if they were dead last, as after this, the Hokage would state that in 1 month, they'll be hosting the Chunin exams finals, and to train to their heart's content, as he shows the new roster and shows to Naruto that he's going to be fighting up against Neji Hyuga.